I knew it was a bait, but I think I'm mentally just over it. We don't win late with this guy ever. That's crazy. That is doing so much more damage than any of the Aurelians I've faced. I can't believe it. It's doing so much damage. I don't understand what's the difference. Okay, it's actually gonna push out now, and he knows it. This is like a crazy annoying lane. Yeah, it seems like I really fucked up going for that early play. All right, very fair. I'm gonna show you guys a tutorial on how to beat fighters top with Malphite. Okay, here's the tutorial. All right, ready? First, buy cloth armor. Second, wait 500 gold. Press B. Fourth, press P. This part is hard. You have to spell bramble in the shop. Then you need to click it quickly on it. 6, TP back to top. 7, stand in the minion wave. 8, stand in the minion wave. Stand in the minion wave. Maybe hit enemy sometimes. There's your guide. And now you've beat my champ pool. Congratulations. I shouldn't be showing you guys this because it's so high level. You actually are better now. Well, one away from diamond. And I just want to make it real clear. If I hit diamond today, I'm probably done on this account for today. So we've talked about it before, but Essence Reaver's got probably the highest damage that you can get for cheap. Don't you honor anyone? It might make their day. That's true. It might. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're going beyond 3 items as Tryndamere, you're probably fucked. This is basically, that game is basically where you want to be at in most cases as Tryndamere. You want to be ahead of people in gold and stomping. I stopped doing Bork and Jock Show because it's too slow. Ravenous unlocks. Ravenous, I'm having a real tough time. Every time I go back to Ravenous, I have a really hard time arguing against it. Like, there's a couple examples of where you could go something else, but Ravenous is just so fucking good on Tryndamere, man. Like, it's so good. Like, it's just got so much of what Tryndamere wants to do. It makes it really tough to argue against it. Like, okay, you go Gale Force first. It's like, all right, I guess if you need to run somebody down specifically in a matchup, it's nice to have the active to make the all-in. But like in most cases, every time I run Ravenous, I'm never mad that I got Ravenous. I'm always like, yes, I got Ravenous. I can heal up. Like, I take a bad trade, I can heal up. I have ability haste. I could scale this item. I could just farm and scale this item. Like, if my opponent roams, I can clear the wave and follow him. If I'm winning, I can push the wave and roam. If I need to proxy, if I need to go into proxying for some reason, like everybody just happens to go the opposite side of the map and I can't get there, I could like proxy the map and like take some camps quickly and do like really aggro shit. I can't do it with all these other items. Like every time I try like Bork, everything takes too fucking long. It takes too long to get Bork. It takes too long to fucking, but it is doing the most damage to a target. Like if you get to pound on a target, it does do the most damage. It takes so fucking long to get to it. And I go Bork Jock Show. Yeah, it feels strong in the fights that like it should, but it's not holding up in these games. 9 times out of 10, You should have just went Ravenous. Like, you would have been happier just going Ravenous. But the thing is, Essence Reaver is so much cheaper than all this other shit, right? Like, it's so much cheaper. You actually believe you'll be able to get Challenger in Korea? Yeah, I think I could do it. So I've been going Ravenous to Essence Reaver and then thinking about Gale Force and Eclipse and Kraken and all these things. Stridebreaker. Yeah, it's very, very hard. It's very, very hard to actually split and win these days as Tryndamere. So that's why I do a lot more grouping shit right now. So Olaf's pretty scary for top. Hopefully we can I think he's gonna snowball off the top. There's nothing wrong with the last account, dude. I just played jungle in the worst meta to play jungle. Everybody talks shit because they don't know. They don't know the difference of the servers and they pretend they do and they think they know about jungle. They don't know jungle. Jungle is fucking... It was the worst role for climbing it's ever been. It's even worse than playing ADC. I probably would have climbed faster playing ADC. Took a lot of poke to try to set him up. Bro, I need a fucking break after this. Right. Man, we gotta play it hard. She can win. Good job. That wasn't that bad. Good job, Elise. My fucking forearm is killing me. Like I need to go to the fucking doctor. Like that's how. It's so annoying. Is this like carpal tunnel syndrome type of shit? Bro, you really getting hit by that though? Oh, yeah, right, buddy. Jesus Christ. No, that was bullshit that he went all the way over that wall. That was nonsense. That was like, that looked like scripts or something. I called the top lane inting. Bit of a throw by Yasuo there. think that Elise got tired of being out 2v2'd. But like, I don't think that was the play. I think it was fine. I'd at least wait and see if he flashes first. I gave tower away for it, but I don't give a fuck. You baiting me, huh? Oh, I see. Fuck is this shit? Thanks for playing. I saw it. He has to feel this Olaf. Yeah, this Olaf has to feel like he needs to group, right? So like we're gonna just push. Yeah. He feels like he has to group, so we're gonna get big payday here on sides. Yeah. You gotta be really careful with all-inning him here because if you die to him, he like 1v9s, so. He did not buy my fake at all. He did not buy my fake at all. That's a bad death by me. Who got the kill? Nidalee, I hope? Yeah, she did. Thank God. That's who you want it to go to. You don't want it to go to Yasuo. Elise is falling asleep in the mid game. I don't think so, buddy. What we doing, guys? We throwing? Could not make them back down. Try as hard as I could not make them back down. This build is good. I don't know what our last item should be. I'm personally feeling like it's just it's like a GA or something, but I always lean on GA because I just think it's but at the same time, like, yeah, I should just go for this. I should just make sure that when I hit tanks, I actually damage them. Yep. Yep. It's the build. Holy shit. We were bonking kids with that. That felt strong. All right. Feels pretty good. Well, we're back to Diamond, my friends. And like I said, it was fucking 1,000 times easier. And we've got a new build and a good play style. So that there's that. And I was super rusty on Tryndamere at the beginning of this. And I wasted time to get on jungle. So that was work. That was work to get back to this elo. That was work. But we did it. I would like to take some time to celebrate. And to talk about the ladder and chill. And first, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. A celebratory pee, as it were. I think, truly, in hindsight, the past 2 to 3 months, even after doing this again and getting to Diamond again, I truly feel, and we almost, I mean, it was about the same speed as the first one in the last season. I have listened to everybody's feedback. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, the last 2 to 3 months of League for jungling, I got fucking robbed. I have wasted so much time fucking with that role and the preseason and the early season. It is actually so disingenuous to pretend that climbing through the lower ranks on this server, it was actually so disingenuous to pretend that, like, I'm not saying that I'm the best jungler on the planet Earth. I'm not saying I'm the best player on the planet Earth. I have basically built a play style around getting resources and carrying teams. Playing here with that new jungle where everything was just like XP diffed every single game, and then coming here and trying to play with people that basically will always team fight every single time, and you couldn't actually get big, was the most frustratingly difficult League of Legends I think I've ever played. It was completely unfair. I mean, it's just, there's no other way to put it. It was unfair. So I just want to say, like, that as we climb on, I just want to say that, like, that fucking, there's another patch and it's going to bring back counter jungling and all that shit. That does not, like, undo the waste of time that I spent. Like, I spent so much time playing, like mastering the clear, mastering the opens, to just give people leads that, like, are never going to carry you. Do you understand? Like, completely ridiculous role. It was basically off-brand support. That's what jungle was. So my biggest regret of playing the last 2 to 3 months is that I didn't have someone sit me down and say, Neace, you can literally only play Elise and run around. That's basically a summary of the last 2 to 3 months. Like, I could have just did that. I probably would have climbed a lot higher. The next patch, you'll be able to invade again. You'll be able to counter jungle again, and you'll get more gold. Why does this matter, though? Well, because that's Riot themselves telling you that they fucked the roll up, and that I'm not crazy, and that I am right with what I'm saying. They fucked the entire roll. And so when I say things like, oh, the ladder is broken, and then I have a bunch of, like, you know, Redditors and people that have never climbed, let alone on Korea, but, like, never climbed on any server that's, like, easy anyways, arguing with me. The ladder was broken, man. Like, 2 to 3 months of that, and then they changed the LP gains, and then they undo that whole fucking meta. So if you wasted your time in jungle and felt like, oh, I didn't climb very hard or whatever, bro, I didn't climb either. And I'm telling you, the role was not fair. Like, it was completely broken. It's the equivalent of, like, what I said when I said Mario Party and Mario Kart and all those things. Like, I wasn't lying. Like, it's basically like you lose for some reason that you can't really control. Like, you can't really, like, fix it. You could try to play a cerebral game, but that's not what it's about. It's about, like, giving random people leads and hoping that they hold up and skirmishing with, you know, skirmishing all over the map. Like, it was fucking terrible. Oh, yeah. Now then, So people don't think that I didn't learn anything the past 2 to 3 months. I will say I'm definitely a lot more scrappy now than I used to be. And by that, I mean, I team fight a lot better. I move a lot more on the map. I know how to move around the map. I know where I can give up things and where I can't. I'm a lot more dynamic on this climb specifically. So like when I first came here, honestly, when I first came here, if I'm being real with you, I have no idea how I climb so fast. I suspect that maybe towards the end of the season, people were like mentally checked out, or maybe Fiora was just so fucking broken that like I was like climbing really easy. But here, the way I was playing last season was pretty fucking bad. Now that I'm like hindsight heroing this, I'm a lot more flexible now to, and by flexible I mean I move around a lot more, which is not something I used to just like, even in mid, like I used to only play for plates like 90% of the time. Now I do all sorts of shit. Now I might play for plates, I might invade, I might roam, I do all sorts of crap. You know what I mean? And that's something as a player, I think this server really highlights that blind spot because the players are so mechanically good and you can't just push through them and beat them. Now that I understand why and where to group, I appreciate the team fighting aspect and the skirmishing aspect a lot more. You know what I mean?